So, yesterday I called Evelyn a certain word. I would like to use the same, but I'm not going to use that for Sion jungle. I'm just going to say I think it's a very risky pick. And I don't really see why you play jungle Sion, because your jungle clear is not that great. He knows that Unicorns will offer more power on the top side. That's where the AD carry sits. And he's stuck in the middle because he's trying to push the wave into the Tower of Unicorns to reset it. He should have placed that ward already.
Don't pull it, Kevin. Don't pull it, Kevin. Wicked's in trouble. Here's the stun from Hylissang. It connects. He's knocked in the air. Vardags has come in and got the first blood.
And just go for him.
He has flashed the wall. That's a level 2 Annie. Unicorns of Love. They want more blood. Kickers gets in place. Does not manage to get the stun. But there's so much damage from Unicorns. 2-0. Camp Wicked, hashtag tilt him. Unicorns off to a great start.
So despite Wicked dying, he's not that far behind in his own matchup.
Hylissang's in trouble.
So that was just well played by the bottom lane from Elements. And now a kill as well. Good roam, good setup by Shook.
Well, it's done before we can say who knocked him up.
See if it works for them. They're going here.
Even
there's the ulti, and then back away.
Yeah, but the problem is Shook gets caught with a charm. Froggen goes in with a death mark. Exhaust is down. Damage isn't going to pop. Froggen wants blood. He gets the kill, and he gets out. Froggen Elements has called 2 Elements.
See what this top lane tower is on, because it was a lane swap, of course. No, Wicked is trading again, but
look at the support.
Yeah, Chachi is not on his own.
Chachi's getting chased down. That's a flash. Little Ox does not connect.
Wicked is so
Here
dead.
comes the chase. Wicked gets knocked up. The decimating smash goes down. And Wicked gives up a third. But
that was
can
3 guys.
Vardags
Yeah,
get caught?
Vardags on his own now.
Insta flash. Dark Binding gets dodged away.
And
not over yet.
I mean,
no teleport, no flash. Oh,
yeah.
this is just terrible. Oh, Tibbers comes down, Incinerate, Decimate, Disintegrate, and a Spirit Rush for good measure. Power of Evil. Pings on Power of Evil. I think Elements want this one. Shook is going to get the knock-up. Wild Growth to follow. Death Mark to finish. Now Hylissang's in trouble. What will Elements do? Crowd goes a little wild. Is Froggen rather is going to be playing.
He's still waiting for Froggen to go aggressive, but there is an Hourglass on Power of Evil. So it will be so tough. He's going in though.
Well, let's see what can happen. Froggen's got Death Mark down. Power of Evil still alive. He's going to Hourglass away as Froggen does throw down the Blade of the Ruined King to survive the engage from Hylissang.
Whoa,
but here
Wicked.
comes Wicked. Wicked from behind. Finally on the board. He's going to run down Hylissang. We do see Tibbers trying to get those auto attacks away. Forced to Wild Growth as the fans throw down the Kappa faces. Elements do get themselves a kill. Hylissang waited, but it simply wasn't enough. Now Wicked, he's sticking around. He's getting dove. Hylissang tanks up the tower shots. Wicked unable to get another kill. Should go down to Chachi, but Chachi's tanking up the tower, and he will give up his 5th kill of the game. What can Elements secure in the top lane? We do see Wicked is trying to get in range. Here's a 1v5. That's a flash Tibbers just for Wicked. Wicked is going to Wild Growth on 3. Where are the rest of Elements? He's down in the fight. Elements unable to jump in. And without that Wild Growth, I don't know if they can win a team fight because of the numbers advantage Unicorns have put in place. Reckless got the mid inner turret, and backs have come in. That's the engage. Wicked maybe out before this fight has really even started. Krepo's flash to try and defend the tower. That's a good Soul Shackles, but Elements are on the defensive. Krepo's running away. He gets knocked in place, but the decimating smash knocks him down. Now Elements, 1 man down. Wicked, no Wild Growth. Deathmark still available for Froggen, but it's not going to matter. Unicorns get their objectives, and they're going to get out. Elements looking for more, but the Chilling Smite for Kikis will slow him down before he's forced to flash over the wall. Reckless and the rest of Elements unable to defend their base. And those are stern faces on the Power Rangers cam in the bottom left of your screen.
It's the same again for the Unicorns. They never allow Elements to really set up a split push. So they just walk into a lane, tip us down, 5 men start pushing it. The recalls are coming in too late. Once again, Wicked gets caught out here. To be fair, this was like flash ulti from an Ari as well, like onto him. He ends up, I think, surviving, but Krepo's now jumped under the tower for himself. He's trying to buy time for the rest of his team. Now there's no flash. He will end up dying for it. And Inhibitor will go down as well for the Unicorns. So they just keep making plays as a group, making it impossible to use Zed to split push. And Unicorns know the later we get into this game, the harder and harder it will be for Elements to kill Kikis and Visichachi.
When Elements lost the game to Giants 2 or 3 weeks ago, they disrespected Giants' ability to make a play on the bottom half of the map. Remember, Giants stole that Baron, and it was Nif and Reckless that stuck around, got caught, and then one by one Elements fell. Fisher, you were saying how Elements knew the Unicorns were in their base. Yes, it's difficult to predict a Tibbers to tank a tower with no minions, but Elements just responded too late. They're
going to respond too late again.
Maybe a little too greedy. Reckless in middle,
Tier 2
Froggen
tower
was
is
top.
gone. This one is going to be pushed down once again by 5. At least going to take a lot of damage before Elements can react. And QSS is completed for Vardex, so he's no longer the target for Froggen. Elements still have to fight. They're going for it, though.
They're trying to look for an engage. Shook's coming in from the back line, but he's alone. Elements are going to be late. Wild Growth will keep him up for a little while as the Deathmark may pop Kikis into his passive, but Kikis can still deal damage. That melee Scion is burning through Wicked's HP before he gets turned into a little munchkin. There's a kill on the board for Elements. They've defended their tower.
Minion and...
Oh, tower's down. Tower's down. And look, you were well. They're sticking around, Deficio.
They have to be careful, though. There's ulti for Shook. It can quickly be a 5 versus 4. Kikis won't be able to join. Look, Elements, they're looking for the fight.
Well, Crepo's going to Black Shield the root from Visit Chachi. They've locked him down. Soul Shackles will at least get a kill onto Chachi's Maokai while Shook is defending the base.
25 seconds on Visit Chachi. Elements should just go straight for it. Another binding, don't they? They would get a kill on Kikis.
Well, we'll see. The rest of Reckless are chasing. No mana on Reckless. He managed to flash away. Let's see what Froggen can do. Deathmark goes out. That should result in a kill.
That was great.
Gonna be able to take him out. Now Hylissang's the next target. That's another one on the board. It's Reckless that gets this kill before Reckless flashes in retreat. Kikis is doing the best he can in his passive. 3 members down from Unicorns as the Chachi will respawn with teleports.
We're waiting for these minions in the bottom lane. You can see them slowly being pushed up. How he even popped his ulti. Crepo should have Black Shield.
Wow, Black Shield comes up. He does manage to get past the charm. It's Hylissang and Kikis knocked up by Shook. Deathmark comes up from Froggen. He's looking for Vardex, but Vardex is going to be able to avoid getting down. We do see Wicked once again dropping. Wild Growth is still available, simply not used. Froggen is taken out in the back line. Despite the fact that Elements looked for the engage, it did not work. Found a little weakness, found a little angle of approach, and they've made it work.
Well, Kikis here.
Kikis is now in trouble. He's going to get a knock-up on a few, but Elements will pick themselves up.
This could be Baron now suddenly for them.
No smite threat. Let's see if they're brave enough to commit.
Elements didn't use any ultis on this one. He had no flashes either, so they're all ready. You start this Baron. If TP comes in, then you just turn away from the Baron and you take the fight, because you're 5 versus 4. No smite either. The Unicorns, they're going to give it up. Kikis caught out completely. Died a few times.
Wow.
Where Elements has managed to get him, and suddenly they get a free Baron. That was a gift from the Unicorns.
We'll see whether or not that present is going to cost Unicorns. Some vision placed in the red side jungle of Elements. With Baron and the fact that Elements have been pushing the waves for such an extended period of time, maybe that's how they can regain control. But it's still been the Unicorns game, really. Unicorn story. Red Elements, Baron on all 5 members. Any key items picked up, a BF sword, as well as QSS and BF sword for Reckless. Mikhail's sitting on Crepo. Death Cap, plus the makings of either a Void Staff or an Hourglass or Wicked, whatever he wants to decide to go next. What do Elements want to do to Fisher? It looks like they want to fight. Charm is Black Shielded away. That's a flash. Dark Fight doesn't connect. Here comes Kikis in the background. Shook is now caught out of place. Wild Growth from Wicked needs to come in, but it's not going to be enough to hold off the Unicorns of Love. Shook is in full retreat. Stun lands onto Crepo once more. Soul Shackles is still available. He's going to catch 5 members, but that's going to go forward. What can Reckless do? He's been zoned away by Chachi and Kikis. Now Reckless is low. Crepo still alive on the backline. Elements have not died. Void Rush comes out. Deathmark has been used and Vardex is low. Can Vardex get taken down? He's in retreat. Shook has had enough time to regen and rejoin the fight, but he's now the first one. Froggen has found Vardex. He's got Power of Evil. That's a double kill for Froggen as Wicked is trying to zone away the Unicorns of Love. Crepo and Reckless are low and they've still got to get through beefy tanks. That's a flash from Chachi onto Crepo. The Vengeful Maelstrom is out. Decimating Smash does not manage to connect, and the shields from Wicked will end shortly as he's running low on mana. Kikis is going to get the slow. He's gone into his passive. Look at those big red claws hammering away on Reckless. Reckless is down, but he does get a kill. Elements lose Baron on 4, but they finally win a team fight.
And they have to, a charm.
Well, let's see what can happen. Froggen's caught out. Deathmark goes down, but that's on Chachi. That's not the damage dealer. Froggen with Wild Growth is in full retreat. Elements not lost a member yet, but they're jumping onto Wicked. That's going to take them under the Nexus turrets. Crepo with another great Soul Shackles will peel Unicorns away for a few seconds. And Elements have not lost anybody until now. Reckless untouched. Froggen has regened. Unicorns of Love still looking for the inhibitor. They should be able to secure this one. 1-2 more hits is all it will take. Inhibitor down. Unicorns of Love have a minute and 20 seconds till Dragon. They got a kill on Crepo. Crepo's going to join this top lane fight. We're in for a race here, Deficio. It's Baron-empowered minions versus Dragon-empowered champions. Vardex will get this shortly.
They're going, oh, Wicked!
Now to see what he can do. Wicked is down.
Again.
No Wild Growth. No Wild Growth. Chachi is going to follow Shook. Now Shook is the next one down. The gambit from Elements has not paid off. Dragon's been secured. Crepo is out. There are 70-second death timers. Unicorns of Love have got the aspect of the Dragon, and they may want to push into the base.
Chachi can TP it down to the base here. Vardex is already nearby. They will be able to finish with 5 guys alive and such long death timers for Elements.
Froggen and Reckless are backing. Unicorns of Love are barreling down the middle lane. Nexus turret is going to survive for a few seconds longer. Baron-empowered minions versus super minions of the Unicorns of Love. 5 versus 2. It's going to take something magical for Elements to hold on, and I don't think they're magicians. Unicorns have found Froggen. His GA has popped. His Nexus is dead. The Unicorns of Love are 7-7.